Record players and joy. That's my Andy B 2-minute video this time, because chatting with a friend Alan, we were talking a little bit about music, and he was saying how much he enjoys his record player and playing his vinyl records. When CDs came in, I remember somebody brought them into the school I was in at the time. I was about 17 years old. Oh, look at this. This is one of those newfangled CDs. It's amazing. You can scratch it. It still works. One of us volunteered to scratch it on a brick wall and test it, and he wouldn't let us do that for some reason. It's really easy, isn't it, to look at old and think it's bad and it's out of date, and see something that's new and think, well, it's new, therefore it must be good. But just because we can doesn't mean to say we should, and just because something's old doesn't mean to say it's antiquated or bad. The Bible is 2,000 years going back to Jesus, and it's about 7,000 years old altogether as how old the world is. It's amazing. It's not out of date. It's still absolutely as relevant and as current today as it was when it was written thousands of years ago, 2,000 years ago. It's really easy to throw out the old and to want to switch to the new. But let's not throw out the old, because what's old can be really valuable and really have lots of richness and depth that we desperately need. Records can bring joy. Why? Because they sound very authentic. This how it was meant to be 40 years ago. And you get that sound and that experience. I don't have a record player. I have CDs or MP3 or Spotify or whatever. But I like a record. It's got a nice richness to it. You can look at a vinyl and think, well, it's got scratches and grooves, and they get dirty and dusty and greasy, and it doesn't play so well, and it degrades over time. And yeah, but the technology of records is still fairly amazing. They still sound very, very good. Let's not throw out the old in favour of the new. It's really easy to think that it's new, therefore it's better, and it's old, therefore it's not. But God doesn't see us as old or new. God sees us as his children whom he loves. Let's not throw out what's old just because it's old. Just a thought.